Hi, good evening, everybody. Hi, we have Isma today. Isma is the director of Myrello and the Storage People. So Isma actually is a professional mover who actually do all this moving stuff. So hi, Isma.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here
Hi.
tonight.
Thank you so much for being here today, Isma. So
You're most
what the
welcome.
reason why I actually invited Isma is because I look at a lot of people are needing moving professional movers and also to move to a smaller space. Because of this pandemic, I see that a lot of people from a bigger space they actually move to a smaller space because of the rental income. It's also because of the rental is so much smaller compared to a bigger space whereby the rental is so much expensive. So as a mover, what do you see the change in this pandemic? Uh, what do you see that it will change the market for the mover?
Um, Actually, when it started last year, we
Mm,
were we were also uncertain as to which way our industry was going from the MCO, the first MCO in 2020. But as the time goes by, we we learn from the experience and the response after that. Maybe during the lockdown everything was at a standstill, but right after the lockdown, suddenly there's a tsunami of movements of people readjusting to their new lives,
mm,
downgrading, businesses closing down their offices,
mm.
restaurants cutting down branches.
Wow.
So yeah. I mean, I'm I'm I don't know if it's good to say that my business was doing better at the time.
Mm,
I feel bad for those people who have to make adjustments to cut down their cost and everything. But for us, that was when we could do better
mm.
in terms of people moving. That there's movements in from to downgrades
I see.
for a while there.
So
Yeah.
for businesses like restaurant, if they needs to move, is it because of for a cheaper rental or because they are moving to shut down?
Or many types of reasons. Some to shut down
Mm,
and then or temporarily shut down, so they would move their things into storage, because for
I
us we
see.
also have another business
Okay.
which provides space for storage. So they would, like, from 5 branches they would cut down to 3, and then 2 branches goes
Okay.
into storage. And then for offices, instead of having an office, they go work at the common space.
Mm.
The
Common
now it's like
ground,
really uh,
CO3, co-working
yeah,
space, right? Basically.
co-working space. And
Mm,
then all their files also go into storage,
I
also
see.
into our storage building in Shalam Bukit Jelutong here. So
Mm,
we move them. We have two sides of the business, the moving and the storage. So
interesting.
yeah.
So when it comes to moving, right, they often people, I mean, has a layman who doesn't know much more about moving, they will always hire a lorry, which is nowadays are so easy to hire a lorry. You just have to go to website lorry.com or some other lorry website. You just key in your details and then the next day pop they're already there and they can instantly give you quotation. So often people will hire lorry instead of a professional mover, but they do not know what is the difference between normal lorry man and a professional mover. Can I know what kind of things that you guys do that different compares to the lorry? I mean, at first I didn't know it as well, and until I watched a professional mover video clip and I was stunned. Oh, these are the things that they do. So would you like to tell us what do you do different?
Okay, for a start, I have, you know, the video that you've seen on YouTube about this Japanese mover. I think they're called 0123
Yes,
movers.
0123. Yes.
I've had a lot of friends who send me the link and say, Isma, Isma, look at this. Um, I'm really appreciative of their effort lah to share, right, because they are friends, so they want to give you some tips on how to become a professional mover. But what they didn't know was we actually went to Japan with the same company. We went to 0123 movers in Tokyo. We contacted them and say, hey, we are a moving company from Malaysia. We would like to come and learn how your method of doing work in Japan when you are doing house moving. We've seen and we've heard about how fantastic you guys are doing with your moving service. We would like to come and learn. And surprisingly, Japanese are very
Kind.
helpful
Yes.
and very kind-hearted people, and they agreed to accept us. So we went and learned for about a week in Japan on how to handle moving professionally like they do over there. But maybe not all are applicable in our country, but most of how they do things we have adapted in our company. So when you're talking about lorry sewa and professional movers, of course, there are vast difference. One of it is we are trained in Japan.
Wow. So that is very bold. So guys, if you have any question to ask, please do ask Isma right now while she's online. She is professionally trained. Yeah. So what is the difference actually? What are the things that you're being trained for as a mover, rather than
Okay.
lorryman?
Um, One of it that is glaringly, I think, very useful is a very simple fact that you need your things the next morning. It's always people giving tips about how you pack and how you move and stuff like that. But the simplest thing is, what do you need tomorrow morning? When you move into your new house, when there's 100 boxes lying on in your living room, and you needed to find, say, your underwear from the 100 boxes. So that is going to be challenging, right? So
Correct.
what we did learn from Japan is they would give you a box where they tape it yellow. So yellow tape means what you need to use the next morning. A plate, some plate, cups, towels, clothes, food, or for breakfast or whatever. So all these essential boxes are taped yellow. So we put them aside where it's easily accessible to you in the kitchen or in your living room, in your master bedroom, in the children's room. All the yellow tape is to be put at the front so that
Okay.
it's easily accessible to
Easily
you.
accessible. Okay.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that Japanese do structuredly. And then the fragile items, we use red tapes. You know, the boxes, when you tape it, you just like you usually you use OPP tape, but you gotta mark it. You gotta use the red tape to identify that it's fragile. So we use yellow, and then we use red, and then for the rest that is not important, will be all use uh, OPP tape to tape shut the boxes.
Okay. That's interesting because correct me if I'm wrong, because to be honest, the only person that I hired before is you and Laurie Man. Okay, and as far as I know is between Laurie Man would just drive your things wherever you want, or maybe help you to carry them to the lorry. But for a mover, normally they will help you to pack as well. Is that true? Like
Yeah.
you have clothing, and you have, like, let's say you have certain kind of clothes or something like that, they will know where you need to put it, and then when you reach to the new place, they will actually unpack everything for you.
Yeah, we do that. That's our door-to-door service, full service package, we call it.
I see.
So we first started by packing your loose items, everything in the kitchen cabinet, everything in your wardrobe, and then some of our clients are really
Messy
meticulous.
one. Meticulous. Okay.
The clothes have to be color coordinated. Trust
Ah,
me, we've done all that. Their clothes, when we hang them in the wardrobe boxes, and when we put them back into the new at the new house, has to be color coordinated. We do
okay.
that.
That's a bit crazy. I was about to ask you, what if your client is the messy one? It's like you see them a night before they are moving the house, they had a party, and then they have got glasses lying around. I mean, that could happen, right? You know, you wanted to have spend your last moment with your house, your beloved house, so you have wine everywhere, and then spill wine, some more, maybe some oranges skin or a um peanut skin everywhere lying around.
No
So
lah, our clients are nice people lah. They don't do that to us.
okay, let's put it in a better condition. What if they have underwears lying around, or laundry and wash laundry lying around? Uh, do you still have to pack them? And wash laundry.
No, no, we don't. We don't do washing of laundry.
Of course, you don't do washing of laundry. So if you pack them, will you separate them, wash laundry and wash
Yeah.
laundry? Yep.
Dirty clothes.
Dirty clothes. Okay.
Put into their laundry basket lah, I suppose. I gotta ask my supervisor what they do with dirty clothes.